The top 10 biggest multiplayer maps for Aliens vs Predator 2 ever made. We rank them in order of the maps with the biggest dimensions. In other words, the total amount of 3D space taken up by the maps themselves. Number 10. Moria by JP54. 3.7 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This frightening Lord of the Rings adaptation sends players into a frenetic evacuation match. You won't see the Balrog, but you will hear it and feel it breathing down your back. A clash of aliens, predators, and Lord of the Rings. This level brings the universe created by J.R.R. Tolkien, the creatures created by H.R. Geiger, and the action heroes of James Cameron together. Watch your step and be nimble. If you're on the evacuation team, there will be plenty of different ways to die. As your team makes their escape from your opponents in the Balrog, the sounds will haunt you as you look for a way out of here. This faithful adaptation of the well-known scene from the Fellowship of the Ring proves to be a gut-wrenching evac match. The attacking team will hunt down the defenders as they escape the growing inferno and make their way to the same frigid respite that saved Frodo and his fellowship. So, you didn't think there were xenomorphs and Yaochu in Middle-earth, did you? This level, Moria, is included with the Master Server patch for Aliens vs Predator 2 as an evacuation level. Number 9. Lockout by The One. 3.8 trillion cubic AVP2 units. Lockout from Halo has been remade in many other games, like Counter-Strike, Doom, and Unreal Tournament. Today, we get the chance to see the derelict structure attached to this mountain in Aliens vs Predator 2. This is hands down one of the best Halo adaptations for AVP2. Now, you may have interspecies death matches with a light feeling of low gravity. This map will be familiar to Halo players. It consists of 3 levels surrounding the central square, where most of the fighting occurs. 4 separate buildings surround this platform. Gravity lifts will send you flying. Aliens and predators will find it easy reaching the many sniping and ambush spots in Lockout. With the gravity reduced, determined space marines may also reach these points. The One displays great craftsmanship in the construction of this map. At some glances, you may not even recognize what game it is. Did you remember which one of those stasis pods was broken out of? Believe it or not, this is all running in a game engine from 2001. Nobody has seen Master Chief show up to clash with the xenomorphs and predators yet. Maybe Master Chief is simply afraid. Can you find the face on the mountains? Lockout is rumored to be Master Chief's favorite map. Lockout proves it has great flow, neat sightlines, and balance, even in AVP2. Anyways, let the tournament begin. This map is available in Ultimate Mappack 3 for AVP2. Number 8. The Island of Chateau by Redclaw and Kairinoke. For 0.1 trillion cubic AVP2 units. The xenomorphs and predators have yet another world to clash with, and it is that of the setting of Alexander Dumas's story, The Count of Monte Cristo. Players will frag all over the prison island. Some may stop to notice familiar sights from the literary novel, or simply continue collecting skulls. The sights of the island at both daylight and moonlight may be a welcome change of tune in the Aliens vs Predator fray. Going swimming will almost certainly get you killed. Yet, some may be unable to resist the temptation. Although it looks like a tropical paradise, don't be fooled. Now is not the time for a swim. Ambushers will move about the many cave passages in the map. If you take a breather in a jail cell, then make sure you can find the hidden switch, just in case someone traps you inside, to serve an indeterminate prison sentence. Players who are holding out in the prison will retreat through a cleverly dug tunnel from one of the prison cells. The elite will dominate from the top of the rock where any side of the island may be observed, at least until they run out of ammo. The map does have a few secrets. Can you find the whales? Redclaw continues to show his mastery with this map, bringing to life a project in collaboration with Kairinoke. This map is also available in Ultimate Mappack 3 for AVP2. Number 7. Stranded, Redux, by Windebieste. For 0.6 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This is a faithful adaptation of the level Stranded from the first Aliens vs. Predator PC game. It is an early work of Windebieste, and he begins to show his mastery with neat detailing this early on. This map comes in multiple versions, a standard death match, and exclusive skirmish editions for Space Marines and Predators. This popular level being adapted for the sequel allows it to get a lot more details right, which are handled spectacularly in the hands of Windebieste. The environment appears brighter and vines hang down dividing the different sections of Stranded. Players will notice that the xenomorph hives appear in their original locations. The bunker holdout is there, and it still offers only a little temporary respite from the xenomorph hordes. This rendition of Stranded floats to the top of many adaptations for AVP2, with many thanks to Blade Ghost, also known as Scythewraith, who produced a working replica of the classic Stranded skirmish level in a supported format for AVP2. In the very early years of AVP2, this allowed other mappers to build upon the original level's form, effectively porting the original level to the sequel, in several shapes and forms, by several different mappers. The sequel did not ship with an official skirmish game mode, however. Maps like these worked well to bring that experience back. This map is also available in UMP3 for AVP2. Number 6. UFO 2007 by Hudson, Hicks, Ontario, or HHO. 5.9 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This map is a follow-up to the map, UFO, made only a couple years prior. The map features a lot more fine-tuning and detail polishing. The most prominent feature of the map is its feeling of weightlessness or moon gravity. The apparently human-constructed building in the middle of the rock features no low gravity at all. Earthlings will find themselves at home inside this building. As fast as the elevators are, it will still take more than several seconds to go up or down the giant building. The teleporters prove to be much faster at moving up and down the giant tower. Each species may take great moon leaps around the map. However, aliens will quickly find the ability to shoot off the rock like a rocket. This may well be their gain, or more so, their loss. The map features an enhanced commuter system for fraggers everywhere. Although there are only 2 stops and transports require an operator, idle bystanders beware. Do not loiter in the middle of the road, or else others will certainly take the opportunity to run you over or send you flying. Some may find peace floating indefinitely above the flying space rock. Safety standards were low in the construction and design of the transports. Because of this, the players may notice that operating the transports occasionally proves to be irrationally fatal to the mightiest warriors in the universe. Renowned scientists cannot explain what it is that causes the immediately fatal impacts that occasionally strike the transport's passengers. This is still a mystery to this very day. This map is also available in UMP3 for AVP2. Number 5. Valley of Death by DoomGuy. 10.1 trillion cubic AVP2 units. Memories come back of an area from unwelcome guests. Here, predators hunted down the last remaining human survivors in this overrun colony. Now, it's time for a standoff between all species. Weapons and supplies are plentiful on a bridge rigged unnecessarily with explosives. Stalking snipers, perched up high, will be delighted to see you make a dash for the bridge. The basin quickly becomes a no-man's land. Any fool that spends too many seconds there will quickly lose their life. The terrible weather obscures enemy positions. Although it's very rare, the weather clears up sometimes for a brief moment. Anyone trying to reach high ground must dodge an irrational lunatic truck driver that inevitably loses control of the vehicle and crashes spectacularly into the valley. Heat-seeking rockets work very well here. Some are foolish enough to believe that they'll have enough time to dodge the lethal rocket. This map is also available in UMP3. This map exists in a cooperative skirmish version, where you and others can fight back against xenomorph hordes together. Number 4, Castaway, by Red Riot. 12.2 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This legendary community map features an island paradise, or maybe better said, an island nightmare. The island is not surrounded by water, but an enormous ocean of acid. Acid is everywhere. There is no escaping without airborne transportation. Amazingly, palm trees cover all sides of the island. This provides good cover, especially against any snipers perched up on the hills. What do you think of this acid waterfall? Some may think that players would stop fragging and enjoy the beach. But this island has always been a battleground. The island is shaped like an atoll. Weapons are well placed throughout the island and spread thinly. Be sure to check the shrubs or you may miss some much-needed ammo. The trees and sand dunes are the only thing that may protect you from a headshot. While the sun is out, aliens must stay on the move. Standing still is a death wish. The heights of the towering rock pillars are only practically reachable by xenomorphs. One tactic that works well for xenomorphs is that of the drop bear. From the trees, they can drop bear on humans, and from the top of the rock formations, they may drop bear on top of predators. It is truly an impressive sight to see this tactic in action. Xenomorphs need to take care in where they land their pounce, since one wrong move could land them submerged in acid. Yes, the acid ocean is lethal even to the xenomorphs too. Marines and mercenaries need to keep moving. This map favors the hunters very well, and standing around trying to spot where your opponents are will most certainly allow them to get the drop on you. Predators should reach the high ground as soon as possible. The sand dunes may help humans spot a cloaked predator more easily than the rocky high ground. Predators may use the shrubbery to hide and lay ready to ambush. Start collecting those skulls after finding some bombs and a spear gun. Preds must be careful when recharging their energy, as the glowing electrical surge will lure every opponent's focus. Unfortunately, Wilson is not included in the map. Do you think this island battlefield is difficult to win during the day? Well, every single night, the island becomes the home of an enormous killer tornado that doesn't dissipate until sunrise. See what happens to the helpless victims that lie in the tornado's path. Outrunning the tornado isn't fun, even for the xenomorphs. Some may find it delightfully amusing to watch as the tornado claims victim after victim, especially xenomorphs that may see exactly what is going on. Thanks to their special pheromone sensing vision, xenomorph players will gleefully watch as the tornado devours victim after victim, providing a nice steady supply of corpses to replenish the health of any battle-weakened xenomorph on the island. This map is also available in Ultimate Mappack 3 for AVP2. Number 3, Space Platform, by J1015814, or J10 for short, 29.2 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This impressive map was constructed on and off for about a decade. If it hasn't occurred to you yet, it is another clash of universes. This time, xenomorphs, predators, and space marines find themselves in the realm of StarCraft. The fray consumes a Terran space platform in geostationary orbit, brushing sides with asteroids. Even when you think you're alone on the platform, there will be plenty of dangers. You may even feel some strange, unexplainable thing monitoring you the entire time. The map features its own, fully functioning, jukebox in the mess hall. Beware of any asteroids that may crash into the platform. Yes, it happens. Xenomorphs may crawl and stalk all over the platform. Predators will find plenty of areas to take refuge in as they plan their next attack. Space Marines will find plenty of interiors to hold out in, and Bob's guns will come through with any weapon and tool. What more could a Space Marine ask for? Zerg rushes are also known to occur occasionally. The Zerg have found a natural ally in the Xenomorphs. It's like there's some strange familial relation. The space platform is filled with secrets and Easter eggs. This map is also available in UMP3.
Base is under attack.
Number 2, Lair O The Ape by Teutonic Monkey at an impressive 133.4 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This subterranean map features a mine with no workers tending to anything. There will be plenty of lights still on, and then you will probably notice the dead bodies lying around. This vast battleground forces predators to watch their step unless they'll be caught uncloaked. Xenomorphs may crawl along everywhere, with plenty of opportunities to ambush unsuspecting enemies from above. Marines need to focus and spot any moving opponents before they close in. The landscapes and the environment are impressively built. And yes, it is true. Teutonic Monkey leaves his trademark monkey hidden away in the map somewhere. That is up to you to find. Are you able to find both of the two simians? This map is also available in UMP3.
Battlecruiser operational.
Number 1, Battlecruiser by J1015814. It stands at a record-breaking 177.1 trillion cubic AVP2 units. This map is also available in UMP3. Another J10 masterpiece. The Xenomorphs, Predators, and Space Marines once again find themselves mixed in the realm of StarCraft. The fray occurs on board a Terran battlecruiser, which is one of the most powerful units in all of StarCraft. Players will be in awe of the details put into this behemoth and its accompanying fleet. Without enough participants in the deathmatch, the battle will likely devolve into a hunt-and-seek match. There is a sized-down version of this map. Even that smaller version remains massive with some floors, rooms, and parts of the space fleet eliminated. Xenomorphs may find their way out onto the outside hull of the battlecruiser and explore the space fleet with a breathtaking outside view. Those same aliens may even taunt any players inside the bridge. Unless, of course, the Yamato cannon is operational. Xenomorphs will crawl through the whole interstellar spacecraft, searching for their next meal. Predators will have plenty of places to run to in case they need to heal and recharge for their next fight. Marines will be glued to their motion tracker as they patrol the battlecruiser's interior corridors, constantly wondering if the motion tracker is detecting an enemy on their floor. Or is the signal coming from above and below them, or is that movement coming from something orbiting outside around the gigantic space vessel? Even when playing this map alone, it feels as though something is there, somewhere watching you as you move about the interior. The battlecruiser feels oddly alive, even with nobody seemingly operating it. J10 has jam-packed this battlecruiser full of secrets and Easter eggs in his usual style. The main areas include the cargo holds, the long meandering interior hallways, the bridge, and the engine room. Marines may retreat to the isolated crew quarters after unlocking them. These crew quarters provide only a false sense of security, as aliens and predators may continue on with the hunt in there and cut the power. Now enjoy, and I hope you have a nice day.